Jeez, chat. I don't know why OBS is deciding now to be, you know, a dick at the moment. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get shit fixed. Like, I don't know why OBS just now decided to freak out, but it did, and I'm annoyed about that because it's like, why? Yeah, I don't know why, you know, it's acting like it's unstable. Like, it just randomly went out, but I didn't move. I didn't go anywhere. Hopefully that didn't mess up. Great, it did kind of cut my stream in half. That's going to be really annoying to deal with. I'll have to, hopefully Twitch doesn't, you know, split the stream in half. I hope not. It looks like it did, but we'll see. Like, I am not happy right now. Okay, so it's not that way. So how do I get to Bonkers, though? Because I remember doing it a long while back. Maybe I missed something when I was checking out where Bonkers supposedly is. Yeah, he's literally right there. But how do I get to him? That part, I'm not sure. Like, there's clearly something I missed. Oh man, I'm really annoyed, but we'll hopefully you know, this doesn't like really make things bad on my end. Oh, what in the world? Okay, good. We're actually in the area we need to go to. Doesn't seem like there's no treasure chest here, which is surprising. Luckily, I'm glad I managed to find this before I had to deal with a guide because I didn't want to. It's kind of a pride thing for me at this point since I managed to do everything without a guide. In the past, I've always looked up a guide so I didn't have to deal with all this, but it looks like I'm in the clear. Except for the goal. Okay, I think this will make us go to the goal. Well, not yet. Okay, got that. Also, real quick, I'm just gonna look up to see if when OBS, you know, freaks out like this, if Twitch cuts my stream into like different streams, because if it does, then that's gonna be really annoying because I don't exactly have the the knowledge to kind of join split screen streams like this together. Like, I genuinely wouldn't know. So hold on. Okay, so it says that when OBS disconnects and reconnects during a Twitch stream, Twitch's disconnect protection feature will generally prevent the stream from splitting, provided the reconnect happens within 90 seconds. And I believe it happened within 90 seconds. I believe so. We'll see for sure later. I'll see for sure later, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the clear. Okay, so I need to go back up. Wait, no I don't. Because if I go back up, I think, yeah. Basically, I need to go down and back all around again. Yep, then I need to go back all around again. Which is why I guess they made this whole, you know, spot the way how it is. It's basically to make you do a big old U-turn. You know, it works for me, though. Now I just need to go back up. Damn it, hold on. Hopefully that's where I need to go, which I think I do, but I'm not sure. Nope. So I was messing with Mira for no good reason then. Okay, good. This is where I need to go. Okay, good. Yep. You just need to keep going this way. The only reason why I'm not running is so I could hit these wheelies off rip. What was that? Why did the screen flash and Kirby just randomly reacted? That was odd. Did someone possibly... Did one of, like, my friends die off screen? Okay, yep. Get out of here. Yeah, nope. There's a treasure chest nearby. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's it. I think. We're about to find out. Let's just hope I don't have to do that again, and there wasn't another chest I done missed. Yeah, 9 is Candy Constellation, right? So hold on, let me see. Because normally, I think you're supposed to get a notification that you won 100% of the game, right? I think. Hopefully. It did save, so let's see. There we go! Yeah, the game's supposed to tell you this, which I guess it would have if I had done the fight the final boss again, where it does boss endurance. Maybe it'll actually do the notification if I beat the final boss, though. Oh, and of course I reset the game so it doesn't count. So hold on. As for why I'm doing this again, it's just to kind of like let the people who hasn't seen the finale see it actually. Except obviously I'm using Meta Knight's sword. That's because when it comes to fighting Meta Knight, you want to use a sword. Yeah, but Meta Knight likes to block though. Yeah, when it comes to fighting it, not just Meta Knight, but a lot of bosses, it's hard to fight them without any damage, though. Like low-key. As you can see, I'm already doing kind of bad. So I'm, like, not looking forward to this boss endurance minigame either. Yeah, trust me, if we could literally go ham on this guy. Like literally, he's fairly easy. And yellow died. Damn. And of course, this time for the end, I'm gonna call them again just before beating the boss, but we'll see. Jeez, dude. I was trying to get the health. And there we go. And I do believe for boss endurance, we play by ourselves, though. And for the boss endurance, since I've done it multiple I have beaten boss endurance normally, so I'm allowed to use rewind. Damn, I missed. Oh, red died. I didn't even notice that red died. Now, I think for health... Damn, I didn't get no healing. I was trying to at least get, you know, one little bit of healing, even if it doesn't really matter. Come on. Let's not have a repeat of last time. Still can't believe green hasn't died yet. I still wish that, you know, I could play this with, you know, friends, just to one day experience it, but I'm not the type to, like, bother my friends about it. Get out of here. Yeah, like I said, he's pretty easy to deal with. Well, since there's a piece of meat right there, I'm not really worrying about it. It's just the ice physics I don't like. Yeah, try again. Damn it, I was trying to do a dash attack against him. Oh no, he's about to... Okay, good. Okay, I thought he was gonna do something else. Try again. One more hit and he's dead. Or not. Yeah, you can technically still hurt him when he's like has his arms folded. It's just that it doesn't do much damage. You really have to hit him in his core. And now when his core is exposed, you have to hit the core in the core. I guess the outer core. I'll call the little eyeball part of the core the inner core. And I like how it's like a sun. It literally looks like a sun. But it's really just an inverse of Nightmare. That's literally what Dark Mind is. He's a literal inverse of Dark Mind. Not Dark Mind. Nightmare, not Dark Mind. Because he's literally Dark Mind. Damn. What, UFO? That's rare! That's very rare that he spawned a UFO. And I could have fought him with the UFO, but I'm not going to. Yeah, there's like no way I can't fight this boss, you know, with no damage, without damage. For me personally. It is possible, but you know, obviously it's gonna be difficult. Okay, he's about to do his laser. Yep. Try again. Okay, hear me out. I'm trying to destroy the mirrors before I can. But as you can see, the hammers needs to take like a lot of it needs to take a lot of punishment before it can really count for something. Yeah, he's about to do his laser thing again. Oh, that's a first. Normally he tries to follow me directly, but literally tried to do a dash. Honestly, whenever he moves his mirrors like that, it really it scratches my brain, the sound effect. Wait, I think hitting him in the mirrors count as something. It does! Holy shit, I didn't know that. Oh, that did quite a bit of damage. Yep, now I'm fighting with my friends, because, you know, might as well make it a big dogfight. Alright, let's do this. Also, I think the dogfight also counts to the what is it? Not the boss fight, but the not the boss fight itself, but the what's his name? I'm gonna try to keep them alive that way, so none of. I'm trying to keep them all alive. That's my kind of goal. Got him. So now nobody dies. God, the music is so good for this. Still like how this whole entire boss fight is like a, you know, inverse of Nightmare and Dreamland, that specific, you know, boss. Yeah, last time I got him with 100, but not this time. But that is perfectly fine. And so, Dark Mind was defeated, and his dream of conquering the mirror world was shattered. Now at last, peace will return to the mirror world. But they remain on guard. After all, who knows when another evil might arise? Don't worry, though. Mirror World Kirby will be there to keep them all safe. My guess as to why Mirror World Kirby was a good guy is because, you know, Kirby's just the embodiment of good to the point where it's like Kirby can't be, you know, Kirby can't be made evil even in his Mirror World version. That's my biggest guess. Is he just looked evil because of Dark Meta Knight. God, man. This artwork just for this is just beautiful with the music too. Like chef's kiss, man. Also, technically speaking, this is a canonized version of like why there's multiple Kirbys in general whenever you play, you know, multiplayer Kirby games. Now that I think about it, yeah, that's basically what it is. There it goes. That's what would happen. The fact that you have to beat the boss again, the final boss again, just to see this screen is kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. But of course, before we do the boss endurance, we still have to do level 3 of these 3. Technically speaking, doesn't really matter, but still. Sadly, with boss endurance, we fight by ourselves, though. Because I'm pretty sure, see? Wait, you can? That's surprising. Still really wish that I could play with, you know, with friends, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see. Okay, did good. Damn. Okay, that's bullshit. Again, bullshit because I literally hit the A button. Again, I hit it. I literally hit it. Bro. Hit it too early. Hit it too late. Hit it too early again. Hit it too late. Fucking hell, come on. There it goes. Sheesh. And I'm pretty sure this one's just bombs. It has to be. Oh, that time it wasn't bombs. The fact that I had to use the rewind feature just to do that. Okay, crackety hack. This is really gonna test my limit, though. Last time I maxed it out, but of course, this could go wrong. Just since I just missed it twice. Yeah, that was all bad. Let's try this again. Nope. Good. Nope. Good. Damn. Close, but I don't think that's it. That's gonna do it. Nope. Let's try this again. Nope. Good. Good. Okay, close, but that was too low. Wait, is that gonna do it? What, or is it tied? Literally, we tied it. That's a first. That's genuinely a first. But I'm counting that. Okay, so Kirby Wave Ride level 3 is definitely going to be difficult. Because you have to be basically perfect with it. Because otherwise they will catch the fuck up. And that's it. See? Yeah, some of these are like near impossible for you to get, but Kid Me never understood how to do this, so I'd always get last no matter what. So I'm glad that, you know, I'm able to avenge myself. But I got it, though. Wait, was that a tie for those two? No, it was just by milliseconds, though. Alright, boss endurance time. And then after that, I'll do, not sure what game I'll do, though. That's the thing. But we'll see. We'll see. Bro, I love the little thing of Master Hand grabbing Kirby. Like, that is actually hilarious. Yep, and the little picture basically tells you who you fight. And funny enough, for boss endurance, this was before they did the actual arena and then true arena. And the worst part is, I don't even think that this game lets us have the Almighty Sword or Galaxia. At least I don't think so. Right? The game won't let us have it. Nope. The game, of course, won't let us have it. Good to know. As for what, so I think the best option is to either go for sword or smash. One of the two. I'll go for smash because smash is more all around. Oh, already took some damage. And I think in this one, doesn't matter what we do, we can't get healed at all. Well, damn! Yeah, I forgot how weak, I low-key forgotten how weak, the Flaming Hammer is. Okay, no, that's bullshit. Oh, we can get healed. Wait, why are we fighting Dark Meta Knight off rip? Damn, he managed to get me. Damn. Nope. Try again. I'm glad I managed to snag him with that, because that was actually funny. Okay, the mole dude. I forget what the mole's name is, though. Monty Mole? No. Moley? I think its name is Moley. Moley. Okay, that's not fair. Got him. Okay, this guy's gonna be too easy. Hold on. Okay, that's the first time I actually took damage from him. Nope. Because remember, the last time I fought him, I took no damage whatsoever. It's just that this time I'm taking some damage. Okay, that's bullshit. Okay, I managed to dodge that. Okay, that one I didn't dodge. Hold on. Yeah, as weak as this attack is, it has its uses, like this. See? Cracko. Now this one I have to be a little bit careful with, because I'm pretty sure the sword ability is not really going to do me any good here. I'm basically playing melee now that I'm thinking about it. No! Ah! That does not count! No, I moved. Yeah, and I could use that for defense, because you can't guard in this game at all. Like, at all. In the newer Kirby games, you can actually, you know, block, but... Okay, I managed to get hit once, but that's fine. Also, I didn't know you could call your friends, but hey, that's fine. Okay, so for this one is a definite problem. Hey, but at least I could... Wait, no, that was perfect. Hold on. Bruh. I'm low-key, I low-key stun-locked him. Like, that is actually hilarious. Now that I did him good, now all of a sudden he's now putting in, defense, but it's fine. I got you, though. Let's see, 2 hits, yep. And now it's just another round of easy enemies. Not a fan of, like, I didn't know this, but apparently if you hit enemies with the smash ability, you get pushed back. That I don't like, because I'm pretty sure normal fighter doesn't do that. Oh shit. See, that's the one to the downsides of stone from back then, is that enemies can just straight up just camp you. Oh god, Fan. Okay, that's weird. Normally he would grab you if that happened, unless I had like an iframe. I wonder if that was an iframe though. Okay, so this is where shit kind of gets bad. Damn, he does not like stone at all. He does not... Gobbler, good to know that Gobbler hates stone. That was so easy. I just had to go in, turn to stone, then get my... Aw, Ty, I'm so sorry. They're making me fight a Waddle Dee in the arena. I am so sorry, but... Wait, huh? That should have killed him off rip. I guess this is supposed to be like a little joke, jokey jokes. Hold on. The fact that they included that as a jokey excuse you. But yeah, the fact that that was a little jokey joke boss, even a mini boss, because I've never fought a Waddle Dee like that outside of Superstar and Superstar Ultra. No, not Boxer, not Boxer. I hate it. No, leave me alone. I hate Boxer. I hate him. Worst mini boss ever. But he seems to be weak to stone, though. Well, there's no weaknesses in Kirby games. There's no weaknesses in Kirby games. It's just that some bosses just seem to take more damage because of either their hitboxes or just the way how the attack works against them. And here we go. The peak of Melee. Master Hand and Crazy Hand. Master Hand. Crazy Hand. Also, I'm pretty sure they can grab me out of stone. At least I think so. I could be wrong. Let me kill one of them and see how that goes. Hold on. Forgot that they could do... Oh, they can do that twice now? Okay, so when he tries to grab me, I'll turn to stone to see if that works. Okay, come on, try to grab me. Come on, try to grab me. No, grab me. Normally you try to grab me. Nope. Yeah, because I know in the newer games, enemies can actually grab you this time around. Yep. Final boss. As for how the final boss is going to work, it's either going to be the 4-way fight again, or or it's just going to be the final Dark Mine fight again, but we'll see. Full fight. Yep, full fight. That means basically it's a rematch against Dark Meta Knight. Except this time he hits harder now. Well, not hits harder, but like fights harder. Okay, no, that's not fair. Not fair. Come on. Great, hold on. My head's itching. Ooh, that was a lucky hit. Yeah, I'm not doing so. Bro! Try again. Try again. Also, I don't think we can heal from here. I don't think so. We'll see. Also, technically speaking, we can ignore that. We can ignore it, but we're not going to, though. So we do have to do the 4 fights all over again. But I'm not sure if it's back to back to back, though. Oh, basically this is his level 4 look. His level 4 attack. Yeah, this is him in his level 4, so they cut it down. No, that doesn't count. How does that count? How is he able to still hit you through that shit? Damn, I missed. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Like, that's it. We have to fight his full form again with only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more hits left. Literally. I'm half health at this point. Yeah, if you hit his mirrors, it does more damage. How did I not figure this out? Like, it shouldn't make so much sense like that, but because, you know, it's a giant eyeball, you're kind of expected to, you know, hit it. Wait, no! Wait a minute, that did so much damage, though! That was 2 bars of damage. Like, come on. Like, you guys literally see the big-ass eyeball. You would think to hit the eyeball more than the, You would expect to hit the eyeball, the iris, or the eyeball, whatever it is, more than the mirrors. But, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's literally a mirror-based enemy, so maybe you are supposed to focus on the mirrors, but, you know. But I am going a lot faster because young me used to take so long. Even in the past, before I found out about this, it still took me so long to figure out. Crap! I meant to hit it. Okay, I knew it. Okay, just a little bit more. A little bit more. Maybe 2 or 3 more hits. So 2 hits. But we did it. Unless we have to do the dogfight. Which I think so, but I don't know. Yeah, we gotta do the dogfight. And this time I'm doing it by myself still. Can't believe the dogfight counts, but I mean, I'm not complaining though. I just need to be careful though, because he does shoot a lot. Yeah, normally you can destroy his stars, but not when he shoots it that much like that. And he's sporadic too, so this is like... Yeah, but as you can see, I'm taking it seriously though. There! Low-key a clutch. Aw, the little artwork of Kirby. That's cute. But that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. 100%. Where we got full health right here. We got classic pink, unless... Yeah, I think pink is our regular color. Like, it's default, so I don't know why we got another color that says pink when our feet are the same color, so I'm not sure. We got, obviously, yellow, red, green. I think pink is... Well, I'm not sure. Then we got snow, carbon, ocean, sapphire, grape, emerald, excuse me, orange, chocolate, cherry, and then chalk. We got all the maps for the areas. And we got all the different music type notes. But of course, when it comes to the music, we have to play it on here. So I'm going to actually play some music while I say what I have to say about Kirby before we change shit up. Oh, I'm trying to find the... Okay, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. And like I said before, this game holds a lot of this game has a special place in my heart. But overall, I gotta give this game a 4 out of 5. Honestly, I mean, there were some bits that, in my opinion, is kind of iffy when it comes to the whole backtracking, padding stuff. But outside of that, the game is fun. Difficult because, you know, anytime whenever this was during the era of if Kirby gets hit, he immediately loses his ability. So this is one of the more harder Kirby games, low-key, for a beginner, but I do still recommend it. So I do recommend it. Music's great, graphics great. The logic in this game is good. I mean, there were some bits that pissed me off, like, y'all saw how, you know, because, like, hear me out. Those giant stones, I've seen, and, you know, I've played this game multiple times, and originally, the helper Kirby's AI is supposed to help you with that. Like, it's been done. So I'm actually both annoyed and glad that the other alternative is to use stone or anything that shakes the screen. So yeah, that's kind of like my whole take on the whole thing. But other than that, that's all I gotta say about this game. So yeah, so from here I'm gonna let's see. Wasn't sure what game I wanted to kind of do. Hold on. And of course, you know, for the next stream after all this, I will be doing I will be finishing up Mario World, and then after that, you guys will see what's next on Monday. On Monday, I'll be posting the stream schedule, so you guys will be seeing what I'll be doing next. So hold on. Not sure what I want to mess around with, honestly, right now. I kind of want to mess around with Fury, but it's been like a long time since I last played that game. Actually, might as well do Fury, because I did want to do like an eventual look at it, but Fury is one of those games where it's like constant trial and error, so I'm not sure if I should do like an actual playthrough of that. But then again, actually, I'll do One Step from Eden because I do want to show off that game, to show off how cool this game is. It's basically a Mega Man Battle Network inspired game that I played to scratch my itch until the Legacy Collection came out. But hold on, let me change up the stream info real quick. Alright, and done. Done setting that up. And if you're wondering, have I beaten One Step from Eden? Technically, yes and no. What I mean by that is that I've beaten most of the characters' stories, but I haven't gotten all of them yet. But I have gotten every single spell card and whatnot. So the card collecting aspect is basically you collect magic spell cards, and that's kind of like the game's chips, quote unquote. Like you have spells and stuff like that, and of course your standard attacks and whatnot. And as you can see, I was in the middle of doing Cecily's run next. I was doing them in order. I beat Saffron's run several times. I've beaten Reva's run several times, and I've beaten Gunner's for a hot minute. Like, I did beat it recently. And then I was in the middle of doing Cecily's run, and then after that I was going to do Hazel, then Terra, Shiso, Violet, and then unlock the shopkeeper. And of course, as you can see, we can actually change our outfits too. So your outfits change up depending on what you use. See? And of course, that's actually a reference to the game Crosscode, funny enough. And I've played Crosscode, but it's been a while. Hold on, let me go back to the OG fit. See? It's only Saffron who has multiple fits. Everybody else has 2. As you can see. But of course, it's only when you beat the game, their, you know, the character's like mission or whatever. Not their mission, but their story is when they get their new look. Outside of, you know, Cecily getting a Christmas outfit. See? Somehow managed to get that one too. I don't know how I did though. Yeah, I didn't get it for Terra. Shiso, I really want to get that one for Shiso because I love the hat idea. Anyways, every character has their own specific starter spells and their specific artifacts and specific, you know, because they have regular weapons too. Like, hold on. Like, see, this is her regular weapon. Anyways, I'll show it off. I'll just show it. Oh, it's default. I had Chrono on. That was my problem. The weapon is the, you know, your regular weapons, but your regular weapon could also be a type of card, too. Also, Heart of the Cards is broken because it equals HP to the number of spells in your deck, and you can get a lot of cards in your deck. And of course, the game starts off normal. So basically, you press A for one spell and B for another. But of course, you have to keep track of your spell thing at the bottom. So you have to keep track of that. But it does slowly go up, but you want to make it go faster. And after every battle, you get to select a card while checking the map. You can even preview a specific... you can even... Well, normally you see the preview, or you can just hold ZR to not see it at all. Which I don't know why you wouldn't. So let's see. Or you can skip a reward period, but of course, obviously you don't want to do that. Let's see, 40 defense for 3 seconds. I could go for that. And for 3 seconds too, so that could be really useful. Or I could go for the Ramjet. And of course, each spell has their own particular type. Like Phalanx, which is defense. Double Shift, I forget what that does. Anima, I forget what that does specifically. But I'm going to go for Phalanx because I do like defense. And of course, this is, if you press the plus button, that's how you check your deck. And if you press minus, is how you pause the game. But with your deck, you can either have your, like, any cards you get completely random, or you can completely focus on specific card types, like slash fic, or whatever it's called. That's all swords, blades, and kunais. Shields or protection. Healing, pain, poison, and fragile. Healing is obviously what it does. Pain and poison is like DPS. Fragile means enemies take more damage. This one helps you relocate and be more faster. This one puts down turrets and structures. This one does root, which flow. I forget what flow does. Root holds you in place, and tile destruction literally says what it means. It does what it says, where you break a tile. Lights and beams. Deck and card manipulation, and jam. Jams is basically trash cards, basically. This one does mana. This one affects your mana. Trinity, which means is like a special effect that boosts specific attacks. Money, spell power, and other stuff. This one works again. This one is basically elements, or you just don't do anything. But of course, I'll be focusing mostly on Phalanx for the most part. Because if you have a certain amount of like shields on, you basically take no damage. And I kid you not, I found that out like after a long time of playing this game. And of course, you can decide which path you go. And of course, as you see by the guide, you can choose whether or not where to go. Like the swords means battle, The little eye thing is a distress signal. The triangle is a hazard, which you want to avoid. The campsite is basically how you heal. You can get a shop. You can go for the shop or for a treasure, and then the dragons are the mini bosses. So what I'm gonna go for is the treasure chest, because the first like area right here where we are, when I'm talking about like the bottom left diamond, that's our first area. So what you want to do is get as much money as you can first and foremost. And of course, each enemy plays differently. And of course, you do get props for managing to beat the game, not beat the game, but beat specific levels without taking damage. But since I took damage right there, it's not going to say flawless battle. It's just going to say battle 1. Flawless battle, I forget what it does, but I think it, you know, makes things easier. So let's see, sludge bomb. Also, even if you're focusing on failings, you'll still technically not get what you want. This one is one I want to get, so. And when you do level up, you do get more chances, like right here. It says gain 20 shield when you shuffle. And how you shuffle is that you either shuffle by pressing ZL, or you use up all your spells until it shuffles and it comes back. But of course, I'll be adding another mana to it, because the more mana you have, the more spells you can use in one sitting. Until it, you know, fills up. Basically, it speeds up the process. See, I just took a hit, but that didn't count. See, as you can see, it's shuffling. Also, when you shuffle, I do believe you lose some shield. Okay, that should be a flawless battle. Nope. So let's see. See, fragile target takes 1.5 times more damage for 3 hits. And also, obviously, that's a reference to Legend of Zelda with that shield. And it says gain 80 shield and root yourself for 2 seconds. If you have fragile, remove root. Of course, I'll be going for this one because I like to make bosses, because there are bosses in this game. I like to make bosses fragile. Okay. Also, even enemies can get shields, though. Got him. It's the dog that I was worrying about. Damn, I missed. Also, if you're wondering what this little reticle is, anytime whenever you move, it's basically to show where most of your attacks are going to land, like that. And there you go, Flawless Battle 1. Gain 40 shield. Also, I think when you get Flawless Battles, you get more EXP, so you definitely want to go for that. Let's see. I could heal myself. Flame damage. Kunai could work, but I'll heal myself for right now. Because I don't want to go for the campfire. I want to go for the treasure chest. Also, treasure chests change depending on what you find, but you do want to some of them are timed like this one. Like this one is timed, so I'm trying to destroy it before